let's take another look at Makati's Burgos Street. This is a red light district, or what passes for one around here.
Most of the glitzy bar girl joints are packed in along this first few blocks of Burgos Street, but you've also got a sports bar, a bunch of little restaurants, and some live band bars, most notably of which the Filling Station and Cafe Cubana. Both Cafe Cubana and the Filling Station have been iconic staples here on Burgos Street for over a decade.
I always kind of wonder what really is the appeal of the red light district, and I would think that to some degree it's easy money. In other words, if you got money, you can get whatever it is you want, and that could be Sam's yourself. I mean, there are a lot of great little hole-in-the-wall restaurants all through Poblacion, Makati. Like, yeah, it's a pseudo red light district, of course, but I mean, there's bars everywhere. And not just bars, but clubs. Like these little side streets. There's like 1, 2, 3 little side streets that run sort of parallel and in tandem between Burgos, which is your main, red light district spot. And Bolivia is a craft beer little bar, and this is my spot right here. It's just like a little hole in the wall, awesome restaurant. I've been going there for years. Used to be the Social. What's up, my man?
A Burgos classic bar that reopened in a new location. Bourbon is the spot for live bands on Burgos Street. You can get a decent game of pool in at O'Reilly's. Lips, probably the best go-go bar. This is a sports bar on Burgos. This is another nice little chill go-go bar with pool tables. Lux again, low-key girls, but great pool table. And of course, the newest, best sports bar in Makati, Lucky Al's.
Rolled into the Iron Horse Saloon tonight. My bro is in there playing pool and smoking shisha. And those are like two of the things that we try to hit when we're checking bars, right? Can I play pool? Is the table any good? And do they serve shisha? And if so,
there are just so many little sleeper spots tucked away in these back streets throughout the Poblacion area in Makati. Almost any type of cuisine you might want to sample, they've got a restaurant for it. I have featured almost every single one of these restaurants in depth, the menus, the food, the pricing, over the last year or so. Take a look at some of the videos on the channel if you want to get better acquainted with some of the fantastic little restaurants and hole-in-the-wall spots that are here in Makati. These are the elements that make Poblacion so fantastic, not the red light district vibe. It's all the little eateries, the boutique restaurants, the neighborhood corner bar vibe spots. This is the kind of nightlife community vibe that you can't get in a city like Bangkok. You already know the name, but in case you forgot, welcome back to the one and only Club Royal. This is Makati's original chaos machine. It is smack in the middle of Poblacion, Makati. It's near the red light zone, and it still runs the block. This is not the new kid on the scene. It's a spot you end up after everywhere else flops, except maybe Octopus. Fridays and Saturdays, this place is full throttle. But don't sleep, because even on a random Wednesday, this place can pop off like it's New Year's Eve. Couch tables, standing cocktail tables, whatever your style, they'll get you right. And there's a cover, but it comes with 2 drinks and a whole lot more inside. Sip, mix, move, everyone's got a drink in hand and a story brewing in this spot. There's no official dance floor, but when the DJ hits that drop, every table, especially up front, becomes a mosh pit. This is where the girls come to move. There's no fluff, just pure vibes. It's easy to mingle, even easier to get lucky if your game's on point. Yeah, everyone's a bit like half sweaty, they're all half gorgeous, and they're all in. Buy a drink, break the ice, it's that kind of night. If you're not posting from Royal, you probably didn't go out. Guest list helps in a place like this. You hit the right person, like me, getting on one of my nightlife tours, or just go for a VIP table and you're skipping the line. I'm telling you, Royal is not just a club, it's a rite of passage for Makati. This is the original dance and hookup headquarters of Makati. Yeah, I'm not trying to sound like a dog or anything, but it is still undefeated. Even early or on an off night, you've always got an outrageous ratio in this spot. Like, just take a look around. It's always more girls than guys. Yeah, that's why I like it, as if you couldn't tell.
Welcome to the Venice Canal Mall in McKinley Hills here, right next to Poblacion Global City. You can see the condos rising above the mall. Actually, those condos are really nice. This is the kind of mall that I would call a one-trick pony, you know, like once you came here, probably not coming back. Unless one of your favorite restaurants is in the mall and they actually have a couple of good restaurants, or you live in one of these condos, in which case you're probably shopping here. Because in McKinley Hills, this is about it. And of course, you can feed the pigeons here. They actually sell bird seed for like, I don't know, 10 pesos a bag. But unfortunately, the children appear to be feeding the pigeons gummy worms. Yeah. Believe it or not, this chain is one of the sleeper spots in the Philippines to get a fantastic burger. They try to source all of their ingredients locally. Great burgers. Oh my God, baby, can you believe this is the Philippines? Wow! I have to try a Zark's burger. This franchise has been in the Philippines for 8 years or probably more. They're doing something right. Today we're going to find out. If you're just going for a plain burger, I would say Sweet Ecstasy is definitely going to beat this spot. Although they had some pretty wild looking burgers on the menu. That deep fried burger was calling to me, but yeah, it's not in the mood today. You might be thinking that I'm absolutely starved for content to be publishing this absolute madhouse thrill ride visit to the Venice Canal Mall. I mean, let me tell you, it is a barn burner. But just look at this place. Wow! Can't believe it's Manila. Seriously though, the reason why I do publish this stuff is because this is life in Manila. It's not always just next level, you know, golf courses and helicopter rides to penthouses and beautiful beach vacations and, you know, endless nightlife and macking on Filipinas. Although there is a lot of that. All right, on that note. Here you thought I was kidding when I said this is an absolute thrill ride. I mean, look at her go. She is just ripping it up. I mean, these things have their own sound system.
Take a look at my Thailand playlist. It's been updated for 2025. Had an incredible trip from Bangkok to Pattaya for this year's Songkran Festival. This is something you've got to get on your calendar for next year. Check out what it's all about and also pick up a couple of tips and insights on how to make it happen in Bangkok and Pattaya and what you might want to avoid. Give it a check. Thank you so much for checking out this video. If you liked it, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. And consider subscribing to the channel for so much more coming up from Southeast Asia, specifically the fabulous Philippines and Metro Manila.